Hello everybody and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Red. I am just working on a few things here. I am making a few more of these block placers. So let's get a couple more pistons here. We're going to need about 6 of those. There we go. Start those up. There's our 6. And then let's just finish these 6 off. There we go. So now we have 7 block placers. I went ahead and made one more red string because we derped last episode and made the wrong red string container. We made a red string dispenser. We needed the red string containers. There we go. We have all 7 of those now. So we are all set there. And we are ready to move into something else. Let's go ahead and look at how we are going to take care of this wither. We've got the way to spawn it. We're going to use the red string and we're going to use the dispensers, which will dispense everything, you know, on a redstone signal. And we're going to put it in that goofy building out there that we built, I believe, all the way back last Halloween, if I remember correctly. So this whole building here might get moved elsewhere. I'm not sure if I want to keep it here. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. But we are going to need a way of killing this wither. Now, there's multiple different ways that we can do it. I mean, shoot, we could just go in there and we could, you know, punch him to death or stab him to death with our rapier here and do a very efficient job of it. But that's not very automated. So, we are going to dive into a new mod that we have not dived into just yet, and that is going to be Draconic Evolution. So if we open up our Draconic Evolution book here, and if we take a look, it's not all that difficult to make. Where is our booklet here? There it is right there. I can't talk today. The Draconic Evolution Information Tablet is really easy. You just need some sort of smooth stone and a piece of draconium dust. We have found obviously some draconium down below. Yeah, we have about 81 dust and we have 27 blocks of draconium, which of course, you know, will break down into ingots. So we're doing okay on draconium there. If we come up here, we might have a little bit more up here, possibly. I don't remember if we set this thing up to auto process. Looks like we did. We don't have any additional draconium ore up here. So yeah, you know, everything that we are getting draconium wise is already getting processed up and sent back to our main system, which is definitely a bonus. And we will go from there. So again, if we open up our tablet here, to place it on the wall, this is added by Draconic Evolution. I changed my key binding to the letter P, Papa, but, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I lie. And maybe I, you know, forget what I'm doing. What did I change it to? Oh, it wasn't that. I bet I know what it was. The delete key. There we go. So yeah. Oh, spinorama there. So yeah, with Draconic Evolution installed, you can take just about anything, and once you set up a key binding, in this case mine is delete, you can place anything on a wall or whatever. To get it back, you just right click and boom, comes right back. So that's kind of nice, kind of a neat little feature. But moving on, that's not what we're interested in. We are looking for ways of killing things. Well, we could make another sword. You know, we have the sword of the wyvern here that we could make from Draconic Evolution, which is a pretty strong sword. We have draconic armor, wyvern armor, and whatnot that we could potentially use. But again, that is not what we are going after here currently. We are actually going to go after something that's a lot more automated. Well, if we take a look all the way down in here, we will see That now we start getting into the Draconic stuff, which is the upgraded Wyvern stuff. All the way down right there, Mob Grinder. That is what we are going to want. Mob Grinder is actually very easy to make from Draconic Evolution. It will kill all mobs in a 7x7 area in front of it. Has much more, it's bye-bye. Like I said, guys, I cannot talk today. It is much more efficient and faster when powered by RF. We're obviously going to power it, but it doesn't need to be powered. Let's see. It will despawn after experience orbs dropped by the grinder will despawn after 30 seconds if not collected. This is to help reduce lag. That's awesome. However, we are going to opt for, what it says down here. We are going to use a open blocks vacuum hopper to collect experience orbs. If there's any that are available. So, yeah, this is awesome. We can use coal, charcoal, or RF, and, we can, kill everything and anything, including the wither with this thing. How awesome is that? That's going to be really nice. So, let's get started on this. We will come in here and just search up grinder. There it is. So in order for this mob grinder, we're going to need a furnace. Boy, that is difficult. There we go. One furnace. Alright, and what else are we going to need? We're going to need a couple of diamond swords already. We can tackle that. There we go. And then we need one of these draconic cores. Now the draconic cores are a bit on the expensive side. It is 4 draconium ingots, 4 gold ingots, and 1 diamond to make 1 draconic core. This draconic core here is like the essence of Draconic Evolution. You need at least one of these for just about everything that you do, if not the upgraded versions of these. So Draconic Evolution, definitely more of a mid to very late game mod, but it is an awesome mod. So let's go ahead and break down some of our draconium blocks here, just so that we have a few ingots to work with. There we go. We will make our core. Perfect. And then lastly, we just need to throw it all together. And bingo, we have our mob grinder. So, what are we going to do with this? Well, we're going to set it up just like a normal mob farm. Let's come back in here and see if we can change out of our gear. Okay, Thaumcraft is not showing up for some reason. It likes to do that from time to time. So we'll just play a quick game of hopscotch here. And let's get our Thaumic gear on, because we're going to have to do a little bit of editing here. So we will come back out here. And this is how we're going to set this up. Let's grab our Focus pouch and our Thaumium Boss Silverwood wand, and make sure that we have our warding foci. There we go, and we're going to go right here in the center. So it's right there. So that block is undone, and we will probably want to go, well, actually we need to go there, 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 and there. So we got these blocks taken care of, and we can go ahead and open this up now, just like so. So now our mob grinder is going to sit right in there. And I don't think it's actually, I don't remember which way it needs to face. Let's see if the index tells us anything. Front of it, yep. Yeah. It is not saying which side is the front side. I want to say this is the front side here, but I really don't remember. So I guess we're going to find out. So now, we are going to take our block placers and we need to go here. Well, okay, it's going to be a pain like that, so let's come out here. We need to go there. We need to go there. And there. 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 And there. And lastly, we need to go there. Perfect, so there's our block placers. That is where the wither will end up forming. Because we will take this block out here. Perfect. And we've got 3 heads from the wither skeletons. And then we've got our soul sand down here. He will form, he will drop down, everything will be both hunky and dory. And he'll just kind of chill out here. As soon as he spawns, the mob grinder will, well, dispatch of him rather quickly. So that is perfect. That is what we wanted to see. But here's the issue we're running into now. These blocks can be destructed by the wither. And that is not a good thing. That is actually very, very bad for us. Because if he blows those out, he can actually get out. And of course, back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go 7 out. And then we're just going to do that for good measure, like so. Because of course we have to put our red string down. So there's 1, there's 2, 4, 5, 6, and come down here for 7. Cool. And of course we pull up our wand. Let's get this cobble out of here. Just like so. And as we can see, everything's got red string attached to it. All of those are ready to go. All we have to do is start pumping items into here. Perfect. But again, how are we going to protect these blocks? Well, that is the $1 million question. We're going to have to dive into yet another mod. A mod called RF Tools. In RF Tools, there is a block called the, if I can remember what it is. Oh, come on, Red. I'm still a little bit hazy from this cold that I've had. So, yeah, I know exactly what I'm looking for, but do you think I can remember the name of it? Not a darn clue. I want to say it's like a block protector or block protector. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. Gee, Red. So yeah, that's going to require some obsidian, some of this shield template, and a machine frame. Well, the machine frames are fairly inexpensive, fairly easy to make. We can go ahead and make one of those up. So let's get our block protector here, machine frame. Then need another gold nugget. We can craft those on the fly. Let's get about 10 of those or so. Thank you very much. So there's our machine frame. We'll just throw it in the system there. Our block protector takes these shield templates. Those are very easy. That is just some sort of wool, some lapis, and some glass. And hey, look at that. We actually do have some wool. Perfect. That helps. So now we can get our block protector with the obsidian, everything else. And if we hold shift, we can see use the smart wrench with this block to select other blocks to protect them against explosions and other breakage. Well now, That sounds like exactly what we're looking for, doesn't it? Now, of course, you know, we could potentially use our wand focus of warding. However, yeah, it will not protect those blocks. It will not protect these blocks. Only standard blocks. This is why we have to go a different route with our protection. Because the wand focus warding, while it works for fairly standard blocks, it will not work for specialized blocks such as the block, the placers, block placers, and the red string containers. So we're going to need to work on a few other things. We're going to need one of these smart wrenches, which a couple pieces of lapis, iron ingot, whoop-de-doo, not hard at all. There we go. So now that we got this, let's go ahead and bring our block protector out here and see what kind of range we are working with. Now, we know that we're going to want just a little bit of room out here for stuff and things. So let's put down our block protector there. And if we right click, the smart wrench is now in select mode. So we want to right click, shift right click. And then if we come over here, we should be able to right click. Nope, we gotta shift right click. And look at that. We can now protect all of these blocks. Apparently, the grinder doesn't like being protected. Let's see if we can change its mind here. As we might be trying to protect the front of it, and it's saying, nope, can't do that. Yeah, it doesn't like that. So let's come out here. I'm still not liking that, but if I remember correctly, that that grinder is actually fairly tough on its own. So there we go. Everything is protected, but it's not really protected, because if we come along here, hey, what's the idea? We can still break it. This thing needs power. It needs a whole boatload of power. What's the easiest, best way we're going to be able to get power? Tesseract. So let's go ahead and see if we have a spare Tesseract laying around. Which I'm not sure that we do. But we will see. Hey, look at that. We actually do have a spare Tesseract. Put the ink sac away. There we go, and we will just kind of come back up here, and boom. There we go, tie it into the main power. We want it to receive, everything is fine, full power. Now if we come over here, we can still break it. Why can we still break it? Something is not working. Oh, what are we doing here? What's going on? Ignored redstone. Okay. Those blocks protected 14. But why are they not actually protected? Well, I guess there's one way to really test this. You know, it might be letting us break it because we are the owner. So, normally I do not condone this behavior, but we gotta test. So let's get us some TNT. And we will just get a lever. There we go. TNT, I'm dynamite. So let's come in here. Let's set this down right there. And fire in the... maybe fire in the hole. Actually, can we just... Can we just... No? Alright, fine. Put it there. Fire in the hole. Hey, look at that. That's what we wanted to see. All of that stuff should have blown up. However, because the block protector protected it, everything was safe. And we can demonstrate that. Those are actually fairly inexpensive to make, so if it gets destroyed, no big deal. Let's make up another TNT or so. Make up a couple of them. Why not? So let's say we come down here and we re-protect that block because, well, we had to. And let's unprotect, say, that block right there. Just to show that, you know, the TNT is working as it should. We're also going to place down a couple of pieces of cobble here. There we go. Just like so. Let's throw our TNT in here. Yeah, just like that. We will throw our lever right there and light it up. Now that's 2 blocks of TNT. And once you know, cobblestone's gone, block placer's gone, you have a gaping hole here. So, it is working exactly as intended. It is protecting those blocks using quite a bit of RF, mind you, to protect those blocks, but it is protecting those blocks from getting destroyed by explosions. And of course, you know, the larger the explosion, the more RF it takes, the you know, more power we have to produce. But hey, we've got a nuclear reactor down in the basement. We've got plenty of power. Power is the least of our worry. I mean, shoot, we come over here. Data, look. Yeah. Yeah, we're only using 4,000 RF a tick. Power is the least of our concern right now. We've got power for days. So, let's go up here and clean up our mess. And just like so. I hate it when it does that. All these different blocks have to be placed all these different ways. So let's come over here and place it the correct way. There we go. And we will make sure this is in select mode. Reselect that. Boom, that block is now protected again. All of these blocks out here are protected. Shoot, we didn't even protect our test rat. We can protect our cobblestone. We can protect just about any single block. In fact, we come and we get some conduit, let's say. And let's get some redstone insulated conduit, because we will need that to fire off these. So let's lay some of this down here, just like so. And let's also get our Yeta wrench, which we actually already have. And this is going to be on the north side. Strong signal in and out. North, strong signal in and out. Just change all of these up real quick. Just one more. And there we go. So now if we run this out here, we can see that everything is fine. However, if we take a look, we can now, with this wrench, well, we can, you know, do that. Or we can, really, you're not going to let us, you're going to prove me wrong, are you? I love it when stuff proves me wrong. There it goes. It's just very, very tricky to get it. So let's see if we can't get all of these. Nope. Nope. Haha. Like I said, it's very fussy and very finicky on how it wants to do this, but you get my point. We can protect all of these conduits out here as well. And probably, honestly, the easiest way to do that is probably just going to be to pick all of this up. I mean, let's be realistic here. And just take some cobble or whatever. Place the cobble down. Then protect the cobble. There we go. And of course, because we are the... Ah. Yeah, see, now it's working. That's exactly what it should have been doing in the first place, is just, you know, it looks like it breaks, but, you know, it looks like a bad set of lag. So, that's what it should have been doing. So we will come over here and... There we go. Unprotect the blocks. And now we can pick them up. Now we can go ahead and place our conduits back down. Just like so. Then we will wrench them all again real quick, because they, you know, forgot what they were doing. So anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave off this episode. We've made a nice move here towards our automated wither spawning. Next episode, this may or may not be here. I may decide that I want to actually have this someplace else and just pick it up, move it, and set it up exactly how it is now, just in a different location. But just so that way we have everything ready to go. Like I said, I'm really not sure if I want to keep this here, or if maybe I want to throw it up there in the sky someplace, or shoot, throw it all the way down at bedrock. Again, I'm not exactly sure. But there we go. All of those blocks now are completely warded. Well, they were warded. Okay. What if we turn that back on? Well, there's another way that we can do it without messing with the conduits here, and that's simple. We'll just get some facades. We'll throw some facades on the back. I know those we can actually protect with the block protectors. I think it's just the simple fact that it's not recognizing these as full blocks all of the time. It's just really, really making life difficult for us. You know, because we should be able to just right click on, you know, any one of these and have it do exactly what we want it to do, but it's not going to. It's just going to, you know, keep trying to connect to stuff, and that's not what we want. But anyway, guys, if you liked this episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like the episode or have any comments, suggestions, please leave a comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments and responding to them. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell icon to turn on those notifications. By doing both of that, not only does it help me out, but it really helps out the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. I love all of my subscribers. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. You're the best. But anyway, guys, hit me up on social media, facebook.com/IrishRedGaming on Facebook, or you can head over to Twitter, send me a tweet at IrishRedGaming is going to be the name that you need to use to get that tweet to me. But I am out of here, guys. I hope you have an absolutely great day today. And as always, I will definitely talk to you in the next video. See ya.